Hi, I'm Pete Fornital. Some of you may know me from WFUV or my syndicated show Mixed Bag, as a former member of WNEW-FM, or from many on-screen appearances for PBS and Channel 13. But today I'm speaking to you in my role as a proud member of the honorary board of the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. When you think of the rich musical history that comes from the land that we all love and live in, Long Island, it's really quite amazing. Louis Armstrong, George Gershwin, John Coltrane, Eddie Palmieri, Billy Joel, Morton Gould, Joan Jett, and those are only some of the musical legends that have been inducted and will be inducted into the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. Periodically, the organization takes time out to honor these amazing artists and to celebrate Long Island's legacy with a gala event. This year, that event is being held at Oheka Castle in Huntington on November 16, 2010. Past ceremonies have been historic and exciting events.
All those people came from Long Island, I'll tell you the truth. I thought it was like just us and the rich kids and the mountain and stuff, you know. I didn't realize that.
It is my honor to welcome my good friend Peter Criss into the Long Island Music Hall of Fame.
And I mean, talk about, everybody's been using the same word, eclectic, but boy, when you have a program that honors Peter Criss and Kiss, and then honors John Coltrane and Mose Allison,
and the Gershwin, wow.
Really glad to be here. Got to talk to a lot of performers I know and seen, and some I've just met, like Billy Joel. I'm a big fan of Billy Joel. So that was nice back there talking with him.
I mean, I've been to so many awards around the country, even as close as New York City. But this is a little special because all of my friends are here, all of my neighbors are here, which is like fantastic.
I really want you all to know that I'm truly humbled and honored by this award. And to all the unbelievable talent in this room, I'm honored to be inducted with you. Thank you for this award.
It's my hope that with the birth of the Long Island Music Hall of Fame, that will change. And finally, the record industry will look toward Long Island instead of right there in New York City, toward Long Island, to the hotbed of talent that has always been here for nearly 100 frickin' years, okay? So, here's the Long Island, baby!
I'd like to thank the Long Island Music Hall of Fame for even considering LL Cool J for this tremendous honor. When I heard about it, I immediately wanted to be here. I thought it was important. I think it's a fantastic idea for us to celebrate artists from this part of the world. I really want to thank all of the sponsors and the people responsible for this event. I want to thank all of the individuals in this room. And I also want to congratulate all of the other honorees who made great music and great contributions to this culture.
Now is is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Oh, this earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in his garden in the cool of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce to you my idol. DMC's idol is the one and only Chuck D, a Public Enemy who deserves to represent Long Island, New York.
Although I was born in Queens the first 9 years of my life, when I moved out to Long Island, or I should say my parents moved us out to Long Island, we thought we was going to some far off island from South Ozone Park. We took this 12-minute drive. And I'll show you how far I go back. Paid the toll on the Southern State. Growing up in the 60s and the 70s, you could not avoid listening to how music came across as a universal communication and language by Cousin Brucey in the AM radio jocks on WABC. And further down the aisle, the dial, WWRL, bringing the black and the soul to the city. So this exposed all musics to us. So, you know, the Good Rats, reading about them and good times and the island air, and wondering how the hell they doing 600 gigs in 1 week. How the hell can you let a rap group up into my father's place? We'd love to get one night. No, the Good Rats are playing their 7 millionth gig.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
There's something missing. There's just a little something missing from this. Long Island legend Bobby Rondinelli.
All right. Came a last night of sadness, and it was clear she couldn't go on. And the door was open and the wind appeared. The candles blew and then disappeared. The curtains flew and then he appeared. Don't be afraid. Come on, baby. And she had no fear. And she ran to him. And she started to fly. Oh, they looked back when it said goodbye. She had taken his hand. She had become like Leon. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper.
Congratulations to the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. This is a good idea. It's about time. So I'm an Islander. I'm proud to be an Islander. And sometimes I take some heat for that. I'm sure you have too. And where do we get that from? Mostly comes from people in the city. You know, are you from the island? Are you from Long Island? I don't know anybody who talks like that. Are you from Long Island? Well, just take a look at the map of the New York area and you'll see that what comprises the New York Bight, B-I-G-H-T, on the Atlantic seaboard is actually an exploded archipelago of islands. Aside from the Bronx, every New York City borough is on an island. Manhattan Island, Staten Island, Brooklyn and Queens are on Long Island. You got Bedloe's Island. You got Randall's Island, Liberty Island, Ellis Island, Roosevelt Island, Rikers Island, Governor's Island, Ward's Island, Coney Island, City Island, Fire Island, Morgan's Island, Hart Island, Robbins Island, Shelter Island, Gardner's Island, Plum Island. And there's that little thing at the end, don't forget Fisher's Island. And many more. That's an archipelago. So the next time you're in Manhattan and someone says, "Are you from Long Island? Oh, you're from the island?" You can say to them, "Yes, I am. And you're from an island too, only mine is a lot longer than yours is." So don't take any shit from anybody. Thank you.
As you can see, the Long Island Music Hall of Fame's induction ceremony and fundraising gala is a star-studded and a high-profile event, and we would be delighted for you to join us and be an important part of this year's event as one of our sponsors on November 16, 2010 at Oheka Castle in Huntington. Your sponsorship and support would mean so much to the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. Our not-for-profit organization is dedicated to the preservation of Long Island's musical heritage through educational and entertaining programs and events for audiences of all ages. But our goals can only be achieved with the help of fantastic organizations like yours to keep us going. We are very grateful for the support that has already been shown to us by our many fine local and national sponsors, and we would love to have you on board as well. We ask you to please consider becoming involved with the Long Island Music Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at www.limusichallofFame.org. You can also contact us at 631-828-3914. And thanks so much for your consideration.